Want to know the hidden cafes in the west of Singapore?
Many people think that the west side of Singapore has nothing special, but we found 3 hidden cafes that is really interesting.
With different concepts and themes. So join us and explore the west side together.
But before we start, remember to subscribe to us. Let's go!
Okay, so we are over at the first cafe, and as you can see, it's over at the industrial area. So let's go and check it out. It's very ulu here. So I think there's 2 levels, so we need to go up. And I think this level right, is just to display their products.
So this is the menu. Which one do you want? Okay, so you just gotten drinks because you realize, right, they don't sell any food here. They only sell like some Japanese snacks.
Okay, so I've gotten the Momo Peach Latte. So this is $9 and it's under their seasonal menu. You know, just now when I was looking at the menu, right, I found one thing really interesting is that you can actually change their Hokkaido milk to Japanese soy milk for free. So it's at $0. So we actually change it to soy milk.
For me, I got the matcha latte and this is also $9 and I also changed to Japanese soy milk.
Copycat.
I got the matcha latte right, because I saw a lot of the reviews. They say the matcha latte is very nice. So I decided to try this.
Okay, so let's give it a try.
It's quite nice.
For mine, right, there's like slight peach taste. So as you can see, right, this cafe style is Japanese inspired. So you can see a lot of wood design and also very minimalist. So it makes you feel like you are being transported to Japan.
Yeah, it's very nice. I really like it. So you know, a lot of people always say like west side is like very far. They don't like it here. So the purpose of doing this video, right, is, you know, to explore the west side. West side is not that bad actually. Also, this cafe is quite remote, so if you don't have a car, I think it's quite hard to find this place because, right, it's located over at the industrial area.
Yeah. So this place has 4 stars with 225 reviews, and I've taken a look at the reviews and it's like very mixed. They are like good and bad, so let's take a look. Quiet little cafe hidden in the very west area. Instagram worthy place to go, which is true because it's very nice right here. Drinks prices are slightly steep, no mains are served here. Yeah, so there's only snacks here as we said earlier.
Ambience good, coffee good, service below average.
A Zen-inspired looking cafe out in Jurong. The only main concern is the lack of car parks that make it inconvenient for car owners. So even if you drive here, right, there's no car park area for you to park your car, so you have to park further away and walk here.
Great place when it's not crowded. I think like when there's a lot of people, right, it tends to get a little bit noisy because this place is quite small and enclosed. So it's quite hard to hear your friends if you are talking to each other. So this is the outside of the cafe. It's really like over at the industrial area.
Okay, so we are done with our first hidden cafe and now we are going to do our BenRanAway rating because it's been a while since we did it. For me, I'll rate this cafe a 6.236. I really like the vibe here because it really reminds me of Japan. But I think what will make it better is the service, and also maybe they can include some small bites like pastries.
For me, I'll rate 6.425. I also really like the Japanese interior design. It's really very nice. But the place will get a little bit noisy when there's a lot of people. And also because of this place is quite secluded, right? If you are staying over at the east and you come all the way here just to have a drink, I don't know whether it's worth it or not.
Okay, so now we are over at the second hidden cafe.
Okay, so we are here and this place is like an authentic Australian grocer and cafe. So there's a cafe sitting outside and also you can get your groceries inside, which is quite cool. I really like the vibes here because it makes me feel like I'm in Australia. And if you realize, right, we'll be dining in the open, so there are actually only outdoor sittings.
So if you go to town area, right, I think this concept, right, is quite common, but in the west, maybe this is like the first, right? Okay, so let's take a look at the menu.
Okay, so while waiting for our food to be prepared, right, let's take a look at their groceries. You can actually get all the Australian produce here, which is a lot.
So our drinks are here. So mine is the Handcrafted soda. This is strawberry watermelon rose oolong and it's $7. I'm gonna try it.
How is it?
Very refreshing.
I've gotten the Milo mocha because you know I really like mocha, so I'm gonna try this Milo mocha, and this is $7.50. You see, got all the Milo powder on top. This one really just tastes like mocha, but with the Milo powder on top.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so our truffle pasta is here, and this is actually $27. So let's take a look at what's inside. So inside there's like truffle mushroom cream sauce, mushrooms, egg, and also the cheese.
So our another main is the Cod Fish Burger. This is $25. It comes with cod fish, salad, and also the tartar sauce.
Okay, so let's try and let's start with the truffle pasta. The truffle tastes very strong, which is very nice.
You know the sauce, right? Reminds me of like the mushroom soup sauce.
Yeah, it's like the usual, you know, soup of the day, that kind of mushroom soup.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Next, we will try the Cod Fish Burger that I added some extra flavors from my sleeves.
This is actually quite nice because the fish they use, right, is cod fish, which I really like.
For the price point, right, for this burger, I think it's quite okay because they are using cod fish, because generally cod fish is more expensive in Singapore. But as you know, things are getting more and more expensive in Singapore due to inflation. So I think we need to earn more money now.
Yeah, need to work hard.
Yeah. So this place has 4.3 stars with 226 reviews. In love with this place, having stayed in Australia during my uni days, this place definitely ignited beautiful memories of the times there.
A prettily decorated, comfortable, child-friendly and pet-friendly cafe with an attached grocer is a gem hidden in the west. So apparently this place is also pet-friendly, so you can bring your pets here.
The food is fresh from the grocer and even the sauces are homemade. Yeah, I like the tartar sauce on the burger. And it's tartar sauce, not tartare.
Okay, so now it's time for our rating, and I'll give this place a 7.999. I really like the vibes here, and the food is not bad. And although I really like the outdoor seating, right, I feel that it's a bit hot because you know Singapore is very hot.
I think it's because you wore a sweater.
Oh, it's because I wore double layer.
For me, I'll rate this place a 7.853. Firstly, there are a lot of parking space for you to park your cars if you drive here as compared to the previous one.
Yeah.
I really like the drinks here and I think the food is quite good. It's really rare for West Side to have this kind of concept, so I think it's really cool.
Okay, so shall we go to our next hidden cafe in the west?
Okay, let's go. We are now over at the next hidden cafe and this is also located at the industrial area. Let's go.
So we are here, but you see, we actually have to take a stairs up to the hidden cafe. Let's go. Oh, see, the cafe is here.
You know, I realized something.
What?
Their logo looks like your tattoo eh.
Huh? This cafe, the vibe is also very nice. And you know what? There's actually outdoor seating also.
Okay, so let's take a look at the menu. You just have to scan the QR code. So they have like all day breakfast, sharing place, mains, desserts, and also drinks. So I'm having the sweet pear tea and this is $7.
For me, I'm having the iced hojicha and it's $6. Ooh. Let me try.
So we ordered 2 items. This is fish sandals, this is like $12, and chili crab shashuka, which is $16.
Okay, so for the chili crab shashuka, right, usually they serve with the fried mantou, but they ran out of it, so this one is the sourdough bread. Okay, so let's mix it with the egg. Wow. It's quite nice, but usually we always eat chili crab with mantou, right?
Yeah.
But this also not bad.
Okay, so now I'm gonna try the fish sandals.
Oh.
If you guys don't know, right, sandals is actually a Japanese term for sandwich, and I think this is really good for sharing. I really like the texture of these sandals because the fish, right, is very crispy and the bread is also toasted very nicely. Okay, so this place has 4 stars with 272 reviews, so as usual, let's take a look at them. A rooftop cafe, area is quiet and you have a view outside. I think later we should go check it out.
Yeah. Nice place for a cup of coffee. Place is not big, but there are outdoor seating if you don't mind.
The food tastes great and the ambience is so different from other cafes.
Place was bright, felt spacious, had a very nice view from the window I sat by.
Yeah, I really like the natural lighting here. Okay, so let's take a look at the outdoor area.
Okay. Wow, look at the view.
So the outdoor seating is here.
There's actually a very nice view over there.
Okay, so it's time for our rating. So how much will we rate it?
I'll rate this place 8.00. I like this place because of the outdoor rooftop area, but it's very hot. And I like it because there's not a lot of people here.
For me, I'll rate it 8.023. I really like that there's a lot of natural light shining into the cafe, making it very airy. Although the space is not big, right? But with the natural light, right, it makes it feel much bigger.
Okay, so here are the 3 hidden cafes in the west that we found. And if you want us to do more videos like this, maybe hidden cafes in the east, you can leave it down in the comment box below.
And drop us your recommendations. Okay, so that's all for the video. Remember to subscribe to us and click on the notification bell button so you get notified when I upload new videos.
And also remember to follow us on our Instagram and TikTok, and
we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!